Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. So, it has happened. The attack on TikTok, which could also be an attack on freedom of speech, and possibly a plan for more censorship. For those of you who know, TikTok is a social media app where people do all kinds of entertainment and informative activities. So it's like basically these short film videos. They can either entertain or bring out information from different content creators, just like YouTube. Sort of. But it was created, and its parent company is owned by some company in China. And that is why Congress want to ban it. Because of USA and China's tensions that's been going on. Which, by the way, I gotta ask, if USA and China have all these so-called tensions, so-called issues towards each other, why is there still American companies making deals with China? Maybe all the American companies should stop doing deals with China and start bringing jobs back to the United States of America. Because it was, when they were doing it in the first place, is what led to China becoming super heavy in the economy, and now USA has an issue with them. Their reasoning, the US government, their reasoning is that China could take the data from the applicants who use TikTok, take all their information and stuff, and it could lead to top secrets of the United States. That's why some federal employees are banned from using TikTok in some jobs. So that's their so-called reasoning. That's what they want to allege. But people who are skeptic of the United States or the Congress's plans to ban TikTok, they think that it's because they want to do mass censorship. As you know, people are starting to not trust the mainstream media or the government itself. So, people are getting their information from things like YouTube, and TikTok, and Facebook. So, your Congress wants to get rid of TikTok, and many people think those who use TikTok, who believe TikTok has helped them with situations, believe that they want to create more mass censorship to help the mainstream media and to also help the government itself, because people they want to think that we're being manipulated by TikTok, but in actuality we're actually being more informed instead of being propagandized by the mainstream media. I was like, maybe the mainstream media should have started telling the truth, where people don't need to go to TikTok to look for the truth. But that's all what it is. What it is, they want to do mass censorship. It could also mean that many people are even thinking that some of the American-based social media platforms who can't step up in competition, they believe that they are in on this ban because they must have did money donations to different politicians so that they will vote on a ban of TikTok, because those same American social media companies were too afraid of the competition because they couldn't step their game up to beat TikTok. So now they have to do a dirty tactic like that, get TikTok banned. I'm not saying that China is not or is trying to steal information or not, because I don't know what's really going on. But we know that I'm bringing this up is because the House of Representatives have already passed the bill to get TikTok banned unless China sells away TikTok from its parent company over to a company here in the United States that will be more in favor of America. And that's what it's really about. Now, the Senate has to pass a law, and then it has to go to the president's desk. And then the president has to decide whether to sign or veto. Now, even if he vetoes, and I'm probably going to get to why he might veto it, the Congress, I think both the Senate or just one, can do an override where if they decide to override the veto, it still becomes law. The reason why some people think that the president might, even though the president is for a ban of TikTok because he not happy with China, the reason why he might veto and say no is because he knows that the younger generation like TikTok. And if TikTok was to get banned, it will piss off a lot of Americans, including those who use TikTok to help with economic reasons, such as making money off of entertainment and information content on their own, or help small businesses, only to see TikTok get banned, and they may not be able to do what they've done on all the social media platforms. That's why I'm hearing rumors that that some of the pro-TikTok people are planning to boycott Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube if, in defense of TikTok, if the government dares to ban TikTok. But anyway, yeah, that's why President Joe Biden might have to rethink whether or not he should support a ban of TikTok, because if he does, then Donald Trump, who's desperate to get reelected as president to beat Joe Biden, he can say that he is for TikTok, even though he kind of wanted it banned at first. But what could happen is Donald Trump could pretend to have a change of heart, say that he is for TikTok, and the people who are pro-TikTok can rally up behind Donald Trump, and Donald Trump can use that in his campaign to help him win re-election. So that's one reason why Biden might not go through with the banning of TikTok if it gets passed by both the House and Senate. It's already passed the House, now the Senate. He may not go through with the continuation of the ban because he knows that it's election season, and whatever choice he makes could impact who gets it, if he gets any votes to get reelected, at least enough votes to get reelected, or too many votes could be to get him out of office. He knows he already had to go through the fact that he's losing the black vote. He also has to go through the fact that there was a protest vote in Michigan where people put down uncommitted, or something, meaning that they were not going to vote for either candidate, not even Biden. So, and it was later turned out to be a group of Muslim Americans, Arab Americans, because they do not like Biden's handling of what's going on in the Middle East. So, all of a sudden now he is for a ceasefire and stuff like that. It's because they sent him a message that if he doesn't do right, over what's going on overseas, he will not get their vote either. So right now, the House, who is heavily dominated by the Republicans, have passed the bill, but we have to see what happens in the Senate and in the White House itself. We'll also have to see if the courts will get involved to see whether or not this bill is constitutional. Because there's some people that's saying that it's not, that it could be a violation of business, a violation of people. I mean, people have a right to do certain business, and a violation of people's freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Could also be why we're not sure if there will be a ban on TikTok. But we'll see what happens. I really don't use a TikTok account. Although, I don't use the TikTok account that I have because I started to get into TikTok, but I don't really use it as much since I'm mostly on YouTube most of the time. But I could probably do some stuff on TikTok or something. Maybe not. But yeah, only to see it. If I finally start wanting to do more stuff, only to see it, man, I was like, man. But yeah, let's see what happens in the Senate, and then what happens in Joe Biden, and what will also happen if there's ever a court challenge against the ban from the courts or something. But yeah, I want to know what y'all think. Will TikTok get banned? Is the banning of TikTok trying to protect America from foreign threats? National security, or is this a plan to commit more mass censorship because people are waking up and getting information that the mainstream media is not giving? So this could be another plan to try to censor people by using the ban. We'll have to wait and see. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.